It's the final fight with the big bad evil guy, and you're the DM. It's the spellcaster's turn, and they cast haste on the big bad evil guy. Let's see what you can do. You allow it to happen, looking forward to the big bad evil guy's turn. The spellcaster ends haste, skipping the big bad evil guy's turn. Hey, what's up buddy, SkyDieRay here, welcome to another DnDMemes video. May I have your attention for just a moment? Thank you so much, now that I stole your attention span. Welcome to another DnDMemes video. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Before jumping into the video, I have a deal for you. We can make a trade. I'm willing to give you your attention span back in exchange for 1 like on the video from you. Anyway, thank you so much if you do that, because it helps me out and I appreciate it a lot. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stop turning trauma into boss fights. DM will literally homebrew an entire campaign with thousands of years of lore instead of going to therapy. Okay. I thought that based on the title that the DM would, you know, abuse the player's trauma, but I'm glad I misinterpreted that. Misinterpreted? Anyway. Can you feel it? Can you feel the pain in his eyes? To make a basic character more interesting, give them a little quirk that conflicts with their archetype. Paladin. Self-righteous, stubborn, uptight, but also wizards. Intellectual, unsociable, studious, but also bard. Charming, handsome, friendly, but yeah, you guessed it, not warlock. Patron is a succubus, pays for power with no tricks, no catch. But he's gay. Well, that is sad, that is very sad for him. I guess the succubus doesn't mind, but it's kinda sad for the warlock. Are there male, there has to be a male alternative to the succubus, right? Everyone already knows. Wizard. Oh no, I've been captured by an evil dragon. Dragon snorts a flame. Well, I suppose you'll want to ravage me, you filthy brute. Dragon stares. Clumsy me, I dropped my wand.
One of these days, you are going to have to tell your friends that we are dating.
DM tip of the day. Getting surprised killed or knocked out is never fun for the players. As a DM, use the Bioshock gun trick when making traps or ambushes. In Bioshock, enemies always miss their first shot, to warn the player of their presence. When players enter a trap-filled territory or an ambush, hint them about it. Make one trap already sprung or broken. Give them hints of the enemy presence, etc. It raises the tension and the players won't feel cheated out when hit by surprise. Damn, that's actually a great DM tip coming out from DnDMemes. Neat, that's... You might wanna save this one for later if you're a DM to remember it. Ho 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 no. DM starts joking about the Christmas episode. We meet the Santa analog, a nice old elf man. Be not afraid, for I am Anatar, Lord of Gifts. He starts handing out magic rings. Excellent. Summon PCP Gorilla made the cut. Wizard Council 2021 banned spell list. Unending barrage. Summon Ketamine Ape. Greater Baja Blast. Transmute Idaho. Vortex. When Ketamine Ape is outlawed, only outlaws will summon Ketamine Ape. You fools have dug your own wizard graves. He's not wrong. How can we possibly stop Ketamine Ape if, you know, our wizards, the law-abiding ones, aren't allowed to use it? What can possibly stop that? Standing here, I realize we finally meet the big bad evil guy, a noble who plotted to become king. The rogue immediately shoots him with a crossbow. It bounces off. Diamond skin, son. It hardens in response to physical trauma. You can't hurt me, adventurers. He rips off his shirt to reveal chiseled abs and then starts monologuing about anarcho-capitalism. Okay. Is that a reference to something? I feel like it's a reference that I'm missing, and I can already see a comment about it, like, the meme about the anarcho-capitalism chiseled abs guy was actually referring to this thing. How could you possibly not know that, you uncultured swine? Jesus Christ. My DM said this last night.
Stop calling my villains based, you degenerates.
Oh, that's so based. People like to call them TTRPGs, but in reality, we play mind games. When the DM says something like, "The room appears to be empty," or "So you touched the object?" Chuckles. I'm in danger. Fun DM tip. Always do that, even if it really is empty, or nothing will happen. Really helps curb metagaming, I'm not sure what that is, probably metagaming, and can get some funny reactions. My favorite is asking how they open the door, or asking so you just stand in front of it and open it normally. Then, suddenly, they're trying to describe a totally abnormal way of opening a door that doesn't involve them being in front of it. That's mean. When my players roll a bad perception check, I like to say there seems to be nothing there, especially if there is actually nothing there. You're pretty confident there are no traps is one of my favorites. It can be argued that we cause more problems than we solve. When the chaotic stupid characters want to help. How long will that take? Asks the fighter. If I do it myself, about 20-25 minutes, says the bard. Fighter and the warlock. And if we help? An hour and a half. With your help? Yeah, about 4 times as long. More haste nonsense. It's the final fight with the big bad evil guy, and you're the DM. It's the spellcaster's turn, and they cast haste on the big bad evil guy. Let's see what you can do. You allow it to happen, looking forward to the big bad evil guy's turn. The spellcaster ends haste, skipping the big bad evil guy's turn. Okay, that is some next level brain ability right there. I ran out of brain cells trying to say something there, Jesus Christ. Consensus was never an option. 3d6. 4d6 drop the lowest. Point by. Standard array. 3d6 is a bit ridiculous actually. If you have to be really brave, either brave or stupid, if you would choose 3d6 over 4d6 drop lowest, literally. But on average you still get better results with point by or standard array, right? Let them fight. DM. We start in a giant colosseum. You're watching a fight between a beholder and an adult red dragon. Party. Suits any good? Front row splash zone. Yes! Front row! Wait, did you say splash zone? The half-naked dude with a giant foam finger just got petrified. I would run away as soon as possible. Like that, you would have to be suicidal to take a front row seat in that event. Makes me feel like they ruined it and I need to change it even though it was perfect. When you give lore to your players during a session and one of them screams at the top of his lungs a theory that is true but is a plot twist that won't come until several sessions later. Will you shut up, man? Just give up for now. I'm going to pretend that it's false until, until it's time. Oh, that player is going to be so proud of himself, I hope, for figuring it out early. That's so cool. To be honest, I have no idea how he did it. Like, I'm struggling to figure out even simple puzzles. It's not as bad as it sounds. Maybe. Daddy, how did you roll characters for your games? 4d6, reroll once, and drop the lowest. Chad. It is pretty nice if you drop the ones, I guess. You get a higher average and I guess it's maybe more on par with, point by or standard array. Who needs shifters or lichens? Am I right, guys? Guys? The face you make when you're a ritual caster with no moral compass and the ranger told you that she wishes she could be with her animal companion forever. Okay. Every time I say this to my players, a level 2 Aarakocra Artificer can kill a Tarask. Stop! Is that true? I don't remember hearing that before, but it does sound like a fun piece of trivia. I wish I could make money off of daydreaming. 7-year-old me creating plot, backstory, and character arcs for my Legos. 26-year-old me creating plot, backstory, and character arcs for my D&D characters and NPCs. Nice. I like it that it stayed the same, you know? I feel like for most people, creativity pretty much goes down with time, but it's nice that it's not for everyone. I'd buy this movie at the flea market for $1, watch it, and then sell it at my yard sale for 50 cents. A D&D group who have only ever played virtually are forced to meet up and join forces when it seems that their DM has gone missing. The group is comprised of a beautiful popular athlete pretending to be a dork online, a dork pretending to be a beautiful popular athlete online, a stereotypical lives in his mother's basement gamer who's secretly rich, and the DM's brother who doesn't know that the DM is his sister. They've never even exchanged real names online. Halfway through their search, they realize that the DM sent them on a wild goose chase on purpose to give them the thrill of a real-life adventure. 3/4 of the way through, they realize that through the actions the DM set up for them to take, they're actually being framed for a crime that she committed. Jesus Christ, that went from 0 to 100 in the last moment pretty quickly. Unrealistic premise. It requires players to actually follow the DM's beautifully crafted plan for more than 5 minutes. I give this 0 stars. I'm giving this a bad review, it's unrealistic, come on. Giving this movie a 1 out of 10 on IMDb, yeah, pretty much 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Probably like a 5 out of 100 on Metacritic. Really bad movie, don't watch it. Expectations versus reality. Shocking Grasp Edition. What you imagine when you choose Shocking Grasp for your level 1 wizard. How it feels when you actually use it in combat. Never happened to me. No one wants to DM. You begin a new campaign with a new BDM. He introduces what is clearly an overpowered DM NPC, self-insert, several times more powerful than the entire party while acting cocky. On the 4th encounter in the campaign, he is one-shotted by an unseen monster. He laughs and says, "Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Roll initiative." Okay, I mean, that is good. That is really good. What could go wrong? When you're about to cast Resurrection and the DM said that you can try it without diamonds. Oh, come on, man, don't do that. This is the second, by the way, sad, Full Metal Alchemist meme this episode. Look at this lovely homemade birthday card. Beautiful watercoloring. Grandma really did her best on this. You'll do great things. You're a natural, and the dice is a 1. You're a natural 1, unfortunately. It's... at least it's natural. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. So if you've made it this far, consider subscribing to the channel for more videos if you haven't already. Also, if you wanna leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, or a dislike if you didn't. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon. I appreciate it a lot, so thank you so much for the support given there. Links below to that, as well as Discord server, subreddit, and other social media. And yeah, with that being said, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!